Well, Happy New Year to both of you. I hope you both had a fun evening. I was forced to watch the fireworks on BBC One last night. Then, even worse, I was subjected to some bloody awful, out-of-tune Robbie Williams impersonator who sang after the fireworks. I hope you drank responsibly, and I hope you didn't drink and drive. Stay safe, kids. So, 2016 is finally over, and what a year it was, and didn't it bloody fly by? But what does 2017 hold? I'm sure more celebrities will die, but I'm not interested in that. I want to talk to you about what 2017 could do to the EU. I believe it could finally bring about its collapse, but we have to be careful if it does, as to why I will come to in a minute. First, let's have a look at what delights await us in 2017. In March, we have the Dutch elections, with the so-called right-wing party headed up by Geert Wilders, who are currently ahead in the polls. He says he wants an in-out referendum to prevent the Islamization of his country if he gets elected. The French then go to the polls in April-May time, not too sure, with the so-called right-winger Marie Le Pen gaining in the polls all the time. She also wants an in-out referendum. Mein Führer Mrs. Merkel is expected to face the nation probably in September of 2017, with the Alternative for Germany party also gaining strength, especially after the Berlin truck attack. We also have what happened in Italy, and they're now due to go to the polls in 2018, but a lot of experts think that the general election will be brought forward to 2017, with Beppe Grillo's five-star movement well placed to take a shed load of seats in the Italian Parliament. We also have the UK set to finally invoke Article 50, at long last. So, whether Brexit happens in 2017 or not, next year is going to be the year that even the gravy trainers like Jean-Claude Juncker and the like finally realise the game is up. Any thinking person has seen the writing on the wall for the EU for some time now, but the gravy trainers just will not give up. But, isn't there always a but? But here's the million-dollar question. What replaces the EU? You see, the globalists, I think, have now conceded that the EU is over. It's finished. Stick a fork in it, it's done. However, they won't allow countries to rule themselves. That isn't part of the plan. So soon after the EU collapses, which may take a few years yet, but rest assured it will, you can guarantee that the same establishment elites will come back with another organisation, with another collective proposition, with another idea of how to control the European states. And it will probably start with yet another free trade agreement that our traitorous politicians will fall over themselves to sign us up to. Does that sound familiar? They could easily do this and people would again flock to be part of this centralised European state because 1, people have very short memories, and 2, there are still an awful lot of gullible, stupid sheeple out there who still believe the nonsense they're fed by the television. Yes, 2017 could be worse for the establishment elites than 2016 was, but we have to be careful where this could lead us. We could be jumping out of the frying pan into the fire.